Patience Ozokwor, widely known as Mama G, is one of Nollywood's most iconic figures, but her legacy has not been without controversy. In recent years, her name has surfaced in public disputes and debates that have stirred strong reactions. Between 2024 and 2025, she found herself at the center of a widely discussed land dispute in Enugu State. A widow, Ngozi Okonkwo-Ike, publicly accused her of unlawfully taking over land belonging to her late husband. The allegation quickly spread online, painting Ozokwor in a negative light. However, she firmly denied the claims, explaining that she had legally purchased the land back in 2010 and that the accuser was fully aware of the transaction. Describing the accusations as an act of blackmail, she pursued legal action to defend her name and ownership. Beyond legal disputes, Ozokwor has also sparked controversy through her outspoken views on marriage. She has repeatedly emphasized traditional values, often advising women to remain in their marriages despite challenges such as infidelity. According to her, a wife should stay and fight for her home rather than leave it to another woman. These views have generated heated debates, especially in modern society where many advocate for personal freedom and emotional well-being over endurance. In 2016, another unexpected shift in her life drew public attention when she announced she had become a born-again Christian. This transformation came with noticeable lifestyle changes. She briefly abandoned makeup, jewelry, and certain fashion choices, leading to speculation that she might step away from acting entirely or stop portraying her famous wicked roles. Although she eventually returned to mainstream Nollywood, the transition sparked conversations about faith, identity, and career direction. For years, Ozokwor has also struggled with the public's inability to separate her from the characters she plays. Known for portraying strict, often villainous mother-in-law figures, many fans began to associate her real personality with those roles. She has openly expressed how painful it is to be labeled wicked in real life, despite simply acting. Yet long before the fame, the controversies, and the powerful screen presence, Patience Ozokwor's journey began in a quiet village. She was born on September 14, 1958, in Amaobo, Ngwo, in Enugu State, Nigeria. Her early childhood was spent in Enugu before her family relocated to Lagos, where she received her primary and secondary education. It was during these formative years that her passion for performance first emerged. As a young girl, she participated in stage plays and joined the Tapa Bay Children's Club, where her love for acting began to take shape. However, her early life was not without disruption. The Nigerian Civil War forced her family to return to Enugu, altering the course of her upbringing. Despite these challenges, she continued her education, attending Abimbola Gibson Memorial School and later Methodist Girls Secondary School in Lagos. Some accounts also associate her with Anglican Girls Secondary School in Ngwo. Her academic journey eventually led her to a teacher's training college, where she earned a national certificate in education and worked as a teacher for 4 years. But her ambitions stretched beyond the classroom. She later attended the Institute of Management and Technology, IMT, in Enugu, where she obtained a higher national diploma in Fine and Applied Arts, specializing in graphics. Before stepping into Nollywood, Ozokwor explored broadcasting. She worked as a radio announcer and newscaster at the Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria, FRCN, where she also participated in radio dramas. These early experiences quietly prepared her for the spotlight that was yet to come. Her life took a dramatic turn in 1999 when she landed her breakthrough role in the film Authority. The movie introduced audiences to her commanding screen presence and marked the beginning of a career that would redefine her life. She quickly became known for playing strong, often feared maternal characters, roles that earned her both admiration and typecasting. From there, her rise was unstoppable. She went on to feature in hundreds of films, including Ukwa, Old School, the film that popularized her nickname Mama G, Blood Sisters, The Wedding Party 2, and Chief Daddy, along with its sequel, Chief Daddy 2. Over time, she became one of Nollywood's most recognizable and respected actresses. Her talents extended beyond acting. She built a parallel career as a gospel musician and also ventured into business, including fashion design, catering, and other entrepreneurial pursuits. Her contributions to the film industry have earned her numerous accolades. She won Best Supporting Actress at the Africa Movie Academy Awards in both 2012 and 2013. In 2014, she was honored by the Nigerian government with the Member of the Order of the Federal Republic, MFR. Years later, in 2023, she received a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Africa Magic Viewers' Choice Awards. In 2024, her legacy was further recognized with an honorary doctorate in theater arts and media. Behind the fame lies a deeply personal story of love, sacrifice, and resilience. At just 19 years old, Ozokwor entered an arranged marriage. Though she initially felt fear and uncertainty, love gradually grew between her and her husband over the years. Their marriage lasted 23 years until his death in 2000 after a long illness. Widowed at a pivotal moment in her life, she chose not to remarry, a decision heavily influenced by her children, who pleaded with her to remain single. She honored their wishes, describing it as a significant sacrifice made for the unity and stability of her family. She is a mother of 8 children, 3 biological and 5 adopted, and has raised them largely on her own since her husband's passing. Today, she is also a grandmother to many, with a large and growing family. Financially, Ozokwor has built a stable life through decades of work in film, music, business, and endorsements. Her net worth is estimated at around $800,000, supported by her long-standing presence in Nollywood and various investments, including real estate. From a young girl performing in school plays to a feared on-screen matriarch, from a teacher and broadcaster to a Nollywood legend, Patience Ozokwor's life is a story of transformation. It is marked by controversy, strength, sacrifice, and an undeniable impact on African cinema, proving that behind the wicked roles is a woman whose real story is far more complex.